people you're about to meet sold 2 million records of Waterloo and Europe alone. They traveled all over the continent. They've only.
Welcome to Your High School Sports. I'm your host, Roddy Woods, for week number 8 in the zone. High school games already in progress across the state of Tennessee and around the region. A couple of quick scores: Lipscomb Academy versus Knoxville Catholic. Lipscomb Academy 7, Knox Catholic 0. Morristown East 14, Cott County 7. South Green 6, North Green 0. Scores coming up. If you'd like to tune into your high school sports game of the week, it is on live right now on your high school sports Facebook page. It is Lakeway Christian Academy taking on the Kings Academy. And the last I checked with our crew, Kings Academy was up 7-0. So a lot going on the zone this week. We've got people all over the Southeast. One of the big games that we will be covering tonight in the zone, that will be the Oak Ridge Wildcats making a visit up to Greenville to take on the Greenville Green Devils, number 1 ranked Greenville Green Devils out of Class 3A. Class 3A. Let me make sure now. I believe Greenville is Class 4A. Excuse me, Class 4A. Speaking of polls, let's run down the polls right quick. In Class 6A, we like to get this done before the game gets started. So we'll get back to the scores, and we'll be checking in with Mike Hines. He is up at Greenville and Oak Ridge, and we'll be checking in a big game down in Middle Tennessee this evening between Lebanon and Mount Juliet. That should be a real good game. Brandon Martin will be checking in with us in a little while from down there. Remember, his games start at 7 Central Time, which is 8 Eastern Time. So make sure you check us out. Quick score update: Knox Webb 7, Silverdale Academy 7. A great number of games, and a lot of teams that are off this week. A lot of the Blount County teams, Maryville, Alcoa, Knox West, I know, is taking the week off. So a lot of things going on around the Southeast. Let's start out with Class 6A right here on the zone. Class 6A, still number 1, Murfreesboro, Oakland. Maryville, number 2, comes in at 7-0. Oakland 6-0. Summit is 7-0. Number 3, Riverdale. Number 4, they're 7-0. Bradley Central comes in at number 5, 6-0. Collierville 7-0. Number 6, Ravenwood 5-2. We had a chance to see Ravenwood play not too few weeks back. Ravenwood took on Brentwood in the Battle of the Woods. Brandon Martin had that game down in Nashville. Number 8 is Germantown. They're 5-2. Number 9 is Hendersonville. They are 4-2. Number 10, Kingsport Dobbins Bennett, still hanging in there at 5-2. Others receiving notes: Lebanon, as we spoke, Lebanon and Mount Juliet take on, will be coming our way. We'll have highlights and all the zone scoring from that game a little bit later on this evening. Cleveland and Rockville, the 2 other teams that got honorable mentions. In Class 5A, Knox West still on top at 6-1. Page is number 2 at 7-0, tied with Powell at 6-1. Memphis Central is 6-0. Number 4, number 5 is Station Camp 6-0. Mount Juliet, which is taking on that Lebanon team a little bit later on here on the zone. They're 6-1, coming in number 6. Springfield 6-1, number 7. Knox Central 4-2. Knox Central has really rebounded from a slow start this season. They got off to a really rocky start, but they've made a rebound, and they are number 8. They've not left the poll because the games they lost were very, very close games to some very, very, very good teams. So they're still in Class 5A at number 8. Ray County visiting one of. Hopefully, we might have some scenes from that game later on the night. That game is taking place up in Elizabethton, where they will be taking on the Cyclones. Ray County traveled. That's a game that was scheduled for earlier in the season that got canceled, it actually got postponed to this week because of some COVID issues. And Campbell County coming in at number 10. They are 6-1. Two teams got honorable mention. That's Green Hills and Davy Crockett from up in the Tri-Cities. Now, Class 4A, as we talked about the Greenville Green Devils, they will be taking on the Oak Ridge Wildcats. Coach Joe Gaddis and his team traveling up to Greenville to take on the Green Devils this evening. Greenville number 1 with 7-0 mark. Tullahoma is 7-0 as well. They're number 2. Elizabethton hanging tough. They're number 3, and their record is 5-1. Number 4 is Haywood County. Haywood County is 6-0, coming in number 4. Hardin County number 7. They're 7-0 at number 5. Tied with Pearl Cone. Pearl Cone is 6-1. Montgomery Central, 7-0, number 7. Number 8 is Marshall County, 5-1. Upperman, number 9 is 6-1. And rounding out the top 10 is South Dahl coming in at 5-2. Class 3A, Alcoa Tornadoes still on top, 6-1. They only lost to the Maryville Red Rebels in that cross the street rival, I call it. It's not very far between those two schools. So Loudon is 7-0, number 2. Dyersburg is number 3 at 6-0. Number 4 is Giles County, 5-0. Covington is number 5 at 5-1. Number 6 is Unicoi County. They're 7-0. Number 7 is Waverly, 6-2. Number 8 is Kingston, 6-1. White House, number 9 at 6-1. And number 10 is Fairview. They are 4-3. In Class 2A, Meigs County, number 1, they're 6-0. Trousdale County is number 2. They're 6-0 as well. As we get ready to go up to Greenville, we're going to check in with Mike Hines. Mike is getting prepared. He is up at Greenville Green Devils as they take on the Oak Ridge Wildcats. Should be a hostile environment at Greenville for Oak Ridge tonight, shouldn't it, Mikey?
Yes, sir. It sure should. Go ahead.
How's the atmosphere up there in Greenville this evening?
It's getting pretty big. Hold on, Roddy. Let me turn it around and show you.
Okay, show me what you got there, my friend. Oh yeah, you got a good crowd on hand. Really good crowd.
Yep.
Mikey, you've had a chance to cover the Green Devils 3 times this year. I think they're one of the teams to beat, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. I was doing some stats updates or finding out some stats on them. Grudger on the year has 939 yards, 20 touchdowns. Gillespie that's the main receiver that they got, is 526 yards receiving, and he has 6 touchdowns, I believe. So they're a pretty powerful offense.
So it looks like you had a kickoff. What's going on there?
Yeah.
Mason Gudger on the return.
All right. It should be an exciting game for you, Mikey. Up there at Greenville. Oak Ridge, is always a powerful school. They are a big powerhouse out of Anderson County, but Greenville Green Devils, it's hard to beat them at home, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean they're averaging 56 points a game, so there's not a whole lot of teams that have been able to stop them, especially with their quickness.
Yeah, so you got to let's look at a little bit of action there.
Mason Gudger carries.
Is Greenville in all gray tonight, Mikey?
They're it looks like a grayish green jersey.
Okay. Grayish green pants and grayish green jerseys. Okay.
Yeah, they look pretty good.
Yeah, they do. Here we go. I know you watched the warm-ups. Is Oak Ridge a pretty big physical team, you think?
From what I'm looking at right here, they're a little bit small. I mean, they got a couple big players, but for the vast majority, there's a little bit small.
Oh, okay. So they match up well.
On the carry.
You are Mike Hines with your high school sports.
Are you streaming this?
Tackled by Brian Kelly. It's third.
No.
and 5.
Roddy, I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
Just make sure that's not being streamed or anything. That'd be $1,000 if it is. Okay. So I mean, if I
Well, we're having some technical difficulties out there with Mikey Hines. We'll get back with him a little bit later. We're doing a live report from Greenville. They're taking on Oak Ridge up in at Greenville Green Devils. If we can get everything going, a few score updates right quick. Second quarter scores: Jefferson County 7, Hardin Valley 0, Morristown East 14, Cott County 7. South Green 21, North Green 0. A couple of COVID games tonight. The game between Hampton and Gatlinburg-Pittman has been canceled due to COVID. Anderson County 6, Gibbs 0, Knox Halls 6, Corns 0. And a lot of other games going on around the area tonight. Like we said, we'll be back out at Mount Juliet at kind of went, that old COVID thing got me there. Lebanon, that'll be coming up at 8 o'clock. So we'll be getting some things going on here pretty soon here on the zone. So we'll be right back here on the